Question number 29 from 2014 board exam, and this is a question for 2 marks. It's for you 2 marks. For me, it's an MCQ question, right? Because I am going to show one method, right, which is very useful for and nice method for solving a MCQ in competitive exam and saving a time. And that you can apply in board exam also, because all I'm going to use a formula which is in your textbook. So don't worry, if you apply this method, you will get full marks, right? तो आप कोई भी मेथड यूज कर सकते हो जो टेक्स्ट बुक में दी गई है, उसमें से कोई फॉर्मूला होना चाहिए, राइट? सो एट फर्स्ट मोमेंट दिस इज साइन स्क्वायर 3x, इसका इंटीग्रेशन नहीं होता है, राइट? सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर चेंजिंग दिस साइन स्क्वायर इनटू 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 formula. So you have formula sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 formula. So applying this formula here, I am applying this formula. So what we get, I will be integration 3 raised to x into 1 minus cos 2x, double of this is 6x divided by 2 and dx, right? Split out this, so 1 upon 2 e raised 3 raised to x dx minus 1 upon 2 integration 3 raised to x into cos 6x dx. Now this is your problem for you. I know what you, आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है वो मैं जानता हूँ, वही करना है, right? So u into v, this is u, this is v, and use integration by parts method, but I am not going to use this method, right? See, you have one formula also, e raised to power log x base e, then answer is x. This you know formula, right? So instead of 3 raised to x, can I write like this? 3 raised to x is equal to e raised to log 3 raised to x, right? That is, answer is this of e raised to x log 3. So instead of 3 raised to x, I am going to write this e raised to x log 3, and we use this type of conversation in differentiation, yes, right? वेरिएबल रेस्ट टू वेरिएबल में e की पावर में चेंज करो, ये डायलॉग था. क्या करना है आपको, वेरिएबल रेस्ट टू वेरिएबल को e की पावर में चेंज करो, ये डायलॉग था. सो चेंजिंग दिस इनटू पावर ऑफ e, right? So I am writing this here. So 1 upon 2 integration 3 raised to x dx minus 1 upon 2. This is e to the power. I am writing this log 3 first, right? So log 3 into x. Log 3 into x, right? Into cos 6x dx. So now you have another formula, integration e raised to ax cos bx dx is equal to e raised to ax upon a square plus b square into a cos bx plus b sin bx. This is the formula. So here a is log 3, comparing with this, a is log 3 and b is 6. So apply this formula. No need to write this everything in exam. You have to write direct answer. So see how many steps, 1 2 3, and fourth you will get your marks, 2 marks complete, right? So answer will be 1 upon 2. This is 3 raised to x. Integration of 3 raised to x is 3 raised to x upon log 3 base e. So answer of this is 3 raised to x upon log 3 base e minus 1 upon 2. Now e raised to ax dx dx. So e raised to x cos bx dx formula, e raised to x, that is e raised to log 3 into x as it is, e raised to log 3 into x as it is upon a square. A square is log 3 whole square plus b square is 6 square, that is 36. And in your PDF there is a mistake, I missed out next step, that is a cos bx. A is log 3, so log 3 a cos bx is cos 6x. So cos 6x plus b is 6, sin bx is sin 6x, and bracket over plus c. So in PDF, in answer, I missed out this in typing, right? So this is that is typing error. So what is your answer? Answer will be 1 upon 2 3 raised to x upon log 3 base e minus 1 upon 2. Now, e raised to log 3x, e raised to log 3 into x is nothing but 3 raised to x. So, simply this is 3 raised to x whole upon 36 I am writing first plus log 3 whole square, right, into log 3 into cos 6x plus 6 sin 6x plus c. That is your correct answer, right? So it's nice question for MCQ also, right? To remember for MCQ this method. If you go for a into b, that is u into v method, that is partial fraction method, then you have to spend more times for integration, right? So this is a base method, right? If you are able to change any power in using this power, this formula, you may change with sin cos, then apply this formula. That is very nice and handy formula for you. Okay. Question number 30. Integration x raised to 4 upon x minus 1 x square plus 1 dx. 4 marks question asked in 2014 board exam. Now, as we saw in our previous lectures, right, while we are solving textbook, right? So x minus 1 is the factor here, and this is not a proper rational function, this is improper. So we have to change in proper rational function, otherwise you are not able to integrate that function, right? That you know. And if you want to apply partial fraction method, then you must have degree of denominator is greater than the degree of numerator. So here numerator is greater and this is less. So you have to change this. ये proper rational function नहीं है, improper है, तो आपको proper में change करना है. So how I get x minus 1 here? So factor of a square minus b square is only available. Means we have to subtract 1 here. So subtract 1 and add 1. So if we subtract and add 1, what we get? Integration. This is x raised to 4 minus 1 plus 1. I am subtracting 1, adding 1, and this is x minus 1 and x square plus 1 dx. Got it? Now, factor of this x minus 1, x plus 1, x square plus 1, and bifurcating this also. So I am writing factor of x raised to 4 minus 1, x minus 1, x plus 1, x square plus 1, right? And whole upon x minus 1, x square plus 1 dx, and plus integration 1 upon x minus 1, x square plus 1 and dx. So this and this will cut. So remaining will be integration x plus 1, right, dx, plus integration 1 upon x minus 1, x square plus 1 dx. See result number 1. And now here we have to apply partial fraction method, because this is linear, this is quadratic, and you are not able to write a direct answer from here. So applying partial fraction method. So 1 upon x minus 1, x square plus 1 is equal to 1 linear factor. So constant upon linear factor, and quadratic factor will be always expressed that for constant is bx plus c, right? So this is bx plus c whole upon quadratic factor. Now this is linear and quadratic, so you have to take LCM of this. So taking LCM, what we get? 1 is equal to a into x square plus 1 plus x minus 1 into bx plus c. So taking first x is equal to 1. So if we take x is equal to 1, then this implies 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2, that is twice a. And if we substitute 1 here, that is 0. So everything is 0. So what we get? A is equal to half. So first answer, a is half. So now remaining task is for find out the value of b and c, right? So now there is no factor. So taking random value, for random value taking first x is equal to 0. So if we take x is equal to 0, then this implies 1 is equal to 0. Then 1 is equal to 0. So a into 1 is a. so a, right? Plus x is 0, so minus 1, and x is 0, so plus c. Now value of a is half, so substitute value of a is half here. What we get? So we get 1 is equal to half minus c. So c is equal to half minus 1, that is minus half. So value of c we get minus half, right? And now another random value. We already take x is equal to 1, so it is easy to take x is equal to minus 1 for easy calculation. You can take 2 minus 2, 3 plus 3, 4 minus 5, whatever you want, right? So taking x equal to minus 1, this is 1. So 1 is equal to a, x is minus 1. So minus 1 whole square is plus 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is 2, right? X is minus 1, so this is minus 2, and minus b plus c. So answer is minus b plus c. Now twice a is 1 because a is half. So twice a is 1. So this 1 cancel. So this will cut. So what we get? Minus b plus c is equal to 0. This implies b is equal to c, and c is minus half. So b is also minus half. Right? So answer A of B and C are same, that is half minus. So substituting in all values in equation number 1. So from 1 what we get? From 1 I will be integration. This is x plus 1 dx. This is x plus 1 dx plus. Instead of this we are applying partial fraction method. So a upon x minus 1. And what is a? A is I think so half. So plus integration a, that is half, upon x minus 1 dx plus bx plus c. Bx plus c, b and c are both same. So minus half x plus, sorry, c is also minus half whole upon x square plus 1 bracket over this bracket over dx. Got it? पता चला ना? ये जो था ये this, instead of this we have to write this because we are applying partial fraction method. So value of a we are substituting here and b plus c, right? Now bifurcating, what we get? Integration x plus 1 dx plus 1 upon 2 as it is, integration 1 upon x minus 1 dx minus 1 upon 2, right? Integration x upon x square plus 1 dx and minus 1 upon 2 integration 1 upon x square plus 1 dx. Got it? So now all functions are integrable function and you have a standard formula of all. So integrating this we get x square by 2 plus x plus half, and the derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So answer will be log mod x minus 1. Now derivative of the denominator is twice x, so divide by 2 and multiply by 2. So this is 1 upon 2 square, so minus 1 upon 4, and this is log mod x square plus 1 and minus 1 upon 2, and this is tan inverse x, standard formula. So I am not saying anything else, so no need to explain further, right? So these are the answer. Okay, what is that is the given in your pamphlet, that is in PDF, right? If you want to take 1 upon 4 is common from here, then you have to multiply these 2 by 2, then you have to write log mod x minus 1 whole square upon x square plus 1, right? If you take 1 upon 4 common, but no need to simplify this. Okay, so question number 21, integration under root 1 plus sin x by 4 dx. You know you have 1 plus sin 2 theta, then this is sin theta plus cos theta whole square. So double, you have to make that half. So 1 plus sin 2 theta is sin theta plus cos theta half whole square. So you have to make up half of this. So this is I is equal to given integration under root. This is 1 plus sin x by 4. So half of this is x by 8. So this is sin x by 8 plus cos x by 8 whole square. Either take 2 into x by 2, 2 theta, right? So 2 theta become half. So half of this x by 4 is x by 4 divided by 2, that is x by 8. So this is a perfect square of sine x by 8 plus cos x by 8 whole square and dx, right? So this is perfect square and this is square root. So your answer will be integration sine x by 8 plus cos x by 8 and dx. Now integration of this, integration of sine is minus cos x by 8 upon 1 upon 8, divide the copy by coefficient of x, that is 1 upon 8, and plus the integration of this is sine x by 8 whole upon 1 upon 8 plus c. So your answer given in option is, the correct answer is 1 upon 8 sine x by 8 minus cos x by 8, that is option number 3, that is C, right? So if we take 1 upon 8 common, then answer will be, sorry, 8. This is not 1 upon 8 but 8. Denominator of the denominator goes to numerator, so 8 is common. So I am writing plus first. So sin x by 8 minus cos x by 8 plus c. So option C is your correct answer, right? Now this is integration x plus sin x upon 1 plus cos x. This is question from 2015 board exam. So now you have formula 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta by 2. So applying this formula here, we get integration. This is 2 cos square x by 2. Why sine is? Because we are going to apply sine here. So now this is in half angle. So we need this also in half angle. So I am writing this x plus sin x is 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 and dx. Any problem? Anybody? Any problem? So this is the answer. Now by forgetting this, what we get? 1 upon 2 constant, integration x. Now 1 upon cos square is sec square x by 2 dx, right? We are solving MCQ. So you have to understand this, right? No need to write all steps, okay? And don't waste your time. Integration, this is 2 will be cut. 1 cos cut, sin upon cos is 10. So this is 10 x by 2 dx. Now this is very easy. U into v, x, u, this is v, and integration of this you know. So I'm leaving this for do it yourself now, right? Do it yourself, and your final answer will be of 32 question is 10x by 2. So this is your answer, 10x by 2, that is option 10x by 2 into x. So option B is your correct answer, right? And you have PDF file, so check in PDF also. Now we did this question earlier. Question number, wait a minute, I'm saying have to check which question is this one. This question is question number 5, right? So we did this question number 5, that is Gujarat 2007 question. So this is repeated, so do it yourself, and same is question number 5. So solve again, you have to solve, right? No skip like me, you have to solve this question, okay? So you have to solve for practice, so solve at home, okay? Now this is 1 minus cos x into cos square x, okay? Multiply this cos x square x, integration of cos x square you know, and cos into cosec is cot into sec, that you also, cot into cosec, that you also know. Otherwise, if you don't want to do this, then like this, 1 minus cos x upon cos x square x is sin square x dx. So this is 1 minus cos x, and sin square is 1 minus cos square x. So 1 minus cos square x is 1 minus cos x, and 1 plus cos x dx. I am factorizing simple sin cos. So this will be cut. So 1 plus cos theta, where is the formula? 1 plus cos theta, 2 cos square, 1 upon sec square. Answer is 10 square again. So do it yourself, finish this question, right? So do it yourself. Now this is also you have to do. See, this is cot, this is cos, this is sin. If we take sin raised to 4 common, then this become cot, and derivative of cot is minus cosec, and here is only cot, right? So I am taking sin raised to 4 is common from here. If we take sin raised to 4 common, then becomes a sin square x. So I will be integration, this is cos x, sorry, cot, this is cot x upon, if we take common, then sin square x is common because square root, right? So this is cos upon sin is cot, so this is cot square x whole square plus 1 and dx. Now if we assume for cot square x is equal to t, right? What we have to assume? Cot square x is equal to t. Then derivative of this is 2 cot x, that is cot x, and derivative of cot x is minus cos x square is this. This is minus cos x square x, right? And then apply 1 plus x square formula. 1 upon under root x square plus 1 is log mod x plus. You will get your answer, right? As per I guide you, I give you a hint, you have to do, right? So assume cos square x is equal to t, differentiate, and you will get your answer. So do it yourself now, okay?